What's up? Let me show you something. So here it is. I did a video showing how I beat a QTE challenge record, and I was happy about it. It lasted for a couple hours, and then someone on Twitter beat me almost immediately, which was fun, but I was like, okay, at least I had it online for a second. But then I looked up this highest score. It says Shenmue's highest score, right? QTE title. And my video actually beat it. So I submitted to this website, and I forgot the one detail I hadn't noticed. It was the Dreamcast version. I needed to beat the Dreamcast version. So it looks like I'm gonna have to set up my Dreamcast and get to cranking. Score to beat, around 751. Let's do this. That's the Dreamcast. Bringing it out of retirement. Now the thing with my Dreamcast is that I don't have it connected all the time because I don't want to wear it out any more than it is. So I'm gonna break out Shenmue. Got the game, Dreamcast, and I got my computer. But what I gotta do is hook this up to record on the computer and then have cameras set up so that I can record like my gameplay, record that my fingers are actually playing it, because I'm after that record. So this is gonna be quite an interesting journey. So anyway, I got the first pieces of this puzzle. Let me get this thing out of the way. First pieces of the puzzle. We'll put all the pieces here. Okay, now I have a device here, the Cam Link. This helps me record the gameplay. So now I need HDMI connection to the Dreamcast. Okay, to add to my luck, I normally use this HD Link cable for Dreamcast. And for some reason, when I was reorganizing my whole studio, it disappeared. So this concoction of cables and stuff that I've got in front of me, yeah, go away box, is going to have to make up for it, and I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do to connect it right, because we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna break that record no matter what it takes. Follow me. Okay, so as discussed, couldn't find that cable. So what I have, and what I was showing you guys before, obviously we're focusing on this. So I've got the VGA adapter. I'm gonna hook that up to the Dreamcast right now, like so. But what I've got to do is hook it up to my computer via HDMI. Now this is VGA, which is an analog signal that doesn't distribute audio. So it's got a separate audio connection for it. So I know it's out of focus now, but whatever, we're still working with it. So I have to somehow turn this, it's to HDMI. So what I got is this little VGA to HDMI adapter, and this is what we're gonna start off with. I don't even know if it'll work, but let's see. Try that. You ever need a knife for these type of things? Haha. Cooperate. Oops. Careful with knives. Okay. What do we got here? Ah! Sorry. Alright, so I got the adapter, and this one looks like it'll work. Sorry for the noises outside. It's got an audio connection that'll fit with a VGA connection right here. So I'm gonna have to take this thing off and this off and actually disconnect it from the Dreamcast so that I can, right, check this thing out right here, which is pretty cool. It has to be connected right onto it. So VGA analog signal into digital. This is because I can't find my wire. So I gotta create this concoction and see if it even works with the Dreamcast, which I hope it will. Just to break records, you have to have patience. So now it came with its own audio wire, so I'm going to use this audio wire rather than what was already connected because it's brand new. My wire's kind of worn out. Okay, so this from the VGA box right here. Boom. And then onto this device right on the top. Now HDMI cable there, and I've created a Frankenstein of an HDMI setup. Good. Let's see, hope this works. And yeah, I could totally bend my thumb that way. Kind of gross, huh? Now, we've got this Dreamcast power cord. We're looking good here. Now I need an HDMI cable. Golden HDMI cable. Now, one thing about HDMI cables, they're like everywhere. Whoa. What a monster. So the last thing, I mean, this is like half of the way there because now I have to somehow connect this to my computer to record and also to a television so that I can reduce the response time. And I don't have one of those HDMI splitters. I'm gonna have to go with something crazy. We must break this. Okay, you guys are gonna really think I'm crazy with this, but in order to do both, to have it into a monitor and screen, I need this concoction. Now, what is this? This is a wireless transmitter. All right, so it takes whatever I've got connected in here, in one of these two ports, and then broadcasts it to this wirelessly with minimal to no lag. I'm going to use this. This is the receiver, by the way. So this receiver will be what's plugged into my computer because I don't really care about lag. Then there's an HDMI out that will be connected to my TV, and that will show me the gameplay with no lag. This is what I'm gonna work with. Let me hook it up and test it out. Okay, slight update to the setup. So Dreamcast connected to VGA box. Let me brighten that up a little bit. So VGA box successfully connected. Then transmitted over to the VGA to HDMI converter. The cable goes all the way amongst this confusing stuff, but up to the HDMI broadcaster. Well, the HDMI broadcaster has the HDMI out going straight to this screen. Now you see the Dreamcast there, and it's connected via HDMI directly to that broadcaster. However, grabbing Dreamcast control, I hit it and it doesn't refresh at all. And then the screen just blacks out every few seconds and comes back. So there's gotta be an issue with this thing right here not working 100%. And it makes my computer freak out as well. So I'm like, well, is this at least transmitting the signal? Maybe I could just keep one. Well, I'm gonna switch imports here and go back to my computer. It's my computer screen. Whatever's on the camera right here, but nothing's showing up. So I'm gonna close out of OBS and open up my computer camera, which is normally what that HDMI thing's connected to, but it's not getting any signal from this thing. I'm gonna switch it around, see if I can fix that, but hopefully be back in a sec. Alright, so some progress. So I got the transmitter right there. Got the transmitter to work. Connected it to this so that I can record off of my computer. Also got the receiver, this TV. So these two are just computers, replicas, which I'm going to hit the record button here. They don't work with OBS. But this is a live broadcast, so I could play from here. So it's 3 screens with Shenmue. I got to set up cameras here and then, of course, get to work with recording. Wish me luck. Next shot will be me set up, ready to break the record. Welcome back. Now, I have had a heck of a time setting up all this. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I was messing with cords, and then one cord broke, and then connections wouldn't work, and then they did work, and then they didn't work, and I was deciding how exactly am I going to record this whole perspective, because I've never done something like this where I'm out to break a record and have proof. So I have one camera that's actually recording my fingers. I thought that was necessary because the person who has the current record did that. I've got my computer recording the whole thing next to me, right to my left. So since it's recording, you'll be able to see it. Green screen's behind me, but Now her score was like 751. I'm not exactly sure. It was probably a little bit higher. We're gonna break some records. And after this whole setup, this is real live Dreamcast, Shenmue on my hands. I just broke a few records on the PC version. It'd be nice to do this. Now this light that I've got in front of me kind of makes it hard to see the screen, but no excuse. Let's do this. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits for now because I'm probably gonna get my record beaten quickly. So let me have it low. Someone can challenge me. But at least on the Dreamcast, on that website, I'm entitled to a new record. Right? There you go. I'm done. I play this too much. But you know I beat this. But for now, I'll leave it here and then keep trying. See you later. Too much.